This switch here, we very seldom use. It is the neutral switch. So pushing that will actually pull the reverser into neutral so the guys can push me off the track. This right here turns on the race pack. This switch here is our burnout switch. When I turn this switch to the down position for the burnout, it gives us extra fuel in the burnout so we don't scuff our pistons. And then for the run, we have it in the up position. These two switches are redundant. They turn on the grid and power to the electromotion. We need to have air pressure for the grid to actually be powered, and we learned about that in our recent event in Epping. This red light here is telling me I have less than 70 psi of oil pressure, so anytime it drops below 70, which is low for this car, that would be there. This here is a momentary switch. This is just like the kill box that the crew chief, car chief handles, and it will do the parachutes, fuel shut off, and everything like that. I can do that, but usually the car is much quicker at catching some sort of failure than me coming up here and doing this. This valve here, that is on and off for fresh air for me. Right here is our cannon charging switch. Pushing that in pressurizes air to an accumulator that's up under the dash up front there, pushes that piston forward and then the cannon forward with fluid. And so we charge that cannon before every startup and after the burnout before the run. Here's our fuel shut off. The fuel is off. The fuel is on. Fuel's off. This here is our reverser. So right now we're in forward, pushing forward like that, gets us into reverse. It's always in a gear unless I do this neutral switch. And once I do this neutral switch, we have to shut the car completely off to get it back into a gear, forward or reverse. So we do our run, we come down, and then panning over to the right, we have our parachutes. They go forward, and our brake handle to stop us. Hopefully we don't pull this switch, but this does the fire bottle, and that does fire extinguisher agent just on me in the cockpit. There isn't anything for the engine area. So it'll come up from under here and douse me and stuff. So hope that's a good explanation of everything. There's push to talk, and we are out of here.